Oh yeah, you guys already know what it is. Shit. Here we go again. Instant copyright strike. No, it's not copyright strike. TOS. But no, you can say that in the beginning 30 seconds of videos now and crap like that. So, oh well. Anyway, we are playing the definitive edition of GTA San Andreas. It's not the definitive edition. We are going to be checking it out because people have been raving, not about the game, but raving about how terrible it is and how glitchy and everything it is. So let me set my options here real quick. We'll increase the look sensitivity. First person aiming sensitivity. Is there first person aiming sensitivity? Audio. There we go. It's like super duper slow. Turn it way on down. I'll keep the dialogue just a little bit up. Alright, we'll keep that there. Auto tune on. Interesting. West Coast Talk Radio. There we go. You can set it as the default. That's cool. Yeah. I like the, I used to love listening to the West Coast Talk Radio in this. It was so fucking stupid, like, talking about looking down guns and, like, there's just, like, stupid advertisements and stuff that play on it. Alright. What is game? Oh. Game management. For, like, saves and stuff. Wow, we don't have, like, hour-long load times. I remember the load times being forever in this. Obviously, the game looks better than it did in PS2, but the thing is that it's not like a full redo. It's like basically a retexturing of most of it, so it looks like I remember it looking. However, if I was to go back and play it, I would realize that like all of the hands are actually just like squares and shit. Because I remember that being one of the main things that I paid attention to, was that one of the characters was always smoking, and his hands were just like, "Grr," the entire time, and he had a cigarette like automatically on his hand, like textured there, and he would always like pretend to smoke it and shit like that, and he would just move like this. He's like, yeah, fucking awesome shit stuff, and it was just stupid. At least they have like separate fingers and stuff like that, so that's one of the easiest ways to tell the graphics are upgraded, is because they're like that. Apparently there's a problem though with people's clothing being attached to their skeleton rather than being separately, so you get fucked up shit. Like, I've already seen that dude's shoulder all fucked up, so it's funny that... At least that's what I've been told is the problem, is that people's clothes have been attached to their skeletons.
How you been, Carl? How's it going? I'm here to bury my mom. You know that. Yeah, I guess I do. So what else you got shaking, Carl? Nothing. I live in Liberty City now. I'm clean. Legit. Nah, you ain't never been clean, Carl.
Well, what do we got here?
This is a weapon, Officer Pulaski, that was used to gun down a police officer not 10 minutes ago. Officer Pendleberry. A fine man, I might add. You work fast, nigga. You know I just got off the plane.
Well, it's a good thing we found you and retrieved the murder weapon.
That ain't my gun. Don't bullshit me, Carl.
Yeah, don't bullshit him, Carl.
What the fuck you want from me this time? When we want you, we'll find you.
It's entirely bullshit, but the thing is that Officer Tenpenny being played by fuck, I can't think of what his name is.
I thought you said you was innocent.
Why can't I think of his name? He's like the most famous black actor I know. He's Samuel L. Jackson. There you go. And then the dude who's
Oh shit. Here we go again. Worst place in the world. Rolling Heights baller country. I ain't represented Grove Street in 5 years.
and then the other dude who's also like playing as that character. That dude looks like that character in real life, and he's actually I've never necessarily liked the characters that he's played as, but the dude does a good job playing the characters he plays as. I'm just taking a look at all of the textures here and stuff like that. So, definitely like, it definitely looks way better. This is, having not played GTA San Andreas in a long time, I can still recall how bare bones everything is, and this does not look all that bad. I think I have to like out pedal ballas or some shit like that. Okay, so I have to... I believe you can increase your stamina. Oh man, I missed that noise. That little indicator that tells that shit. I believe you can increase your stamina if you bike and sprint around, and then like also if you go to... I like how it's Bala territory, but it's literally like 2 blocks away. Why is there a Bala here? Oh yeah, that's right. Can you even pick up prostitutes in this one? I forget. Do I have to get off this? Up on the D-pad for positive, down for negative. Well, I got some brass knuckles. What's the hit button? B. I was about to say, you're not dead yet? Respect upgraded. Better thank God it wasn't me. Yeah, bitch, kiss my ass. I definitely appreciate the upgraded textures on the sex workers for sure. Actually, can I? Is that stuff still like back here? Can I? Sprint. I used to run like CJ ran in this game when I was a little kid, because I just saw the way he ran and went, I'm gonna run like that from now on. I like the way that that looks. I actually started running really, really fast, doing like the one leg out and shit like that, but where the fuck? I thought there was a way to get on top of these houses. Or was it CJ's house? Do I have to climb on my garage first? I think I have to climb on CJ's house and then I can jump across. Is that correct? You go like this. Can I jump up here? Yeah, there we go. Okay, I don't think there's anything on CJ's house, but I remember there being like a submachine gun over here. Huh. Nice. Better mantling than Call of Duty. Sweet, it's still here. Alright, so in this game, you used to be able to get so good with guns that it would eventually let you dual wield like everything. And I forget if it was if you maxed out a particular gun you had unlimited ammo with it, or if I had just put an unlimited ammo cheat. I'm not going to put in any cheats because I believe there's achievements. Yeah, there's achievements for this. So I'm not going to put in any cheats. Otherwise, I'm sure the classic cheat is exactly still the same for health, armor, and money. But I want to test it just in case. I'm curious if it's exactly the same as it used to be. I'm going to do it, but if it fucks up, I'm just going to restart my story. Maybe I didn't do it fast enough. That's an RPG. Yeah, so that definitely worked. I didn't get any armor, though. I did give myself a shitload of guns, though. That's weird. Okay, yeah, so RB, right trigger, LB, right trigger, left down, right up, circle, or B is not what it used to be. Alright, hang on. Let me start a new game. And not put in any cheats. I assume that immediately disabled my ability to do that, so we'll just be... Alright. Ah, oh, gross. I have to watch this shit again.
It's time to go home. What's up? Carl is sweet. What's up, sweet? This is my I'll take that, Hernandez.
Hey, that's my paper, man. That's money.
This is drug money.
My money, man.
Hey, don't worry about it. I'll fill it out later.
Welcome home, Carl.
Problem, cops can actually do that. Cops can just straight up take your money and say, I suspect this is drug money, and then just take it.
No, Officer Tenpenny. I was just wondering what took y'all so long.
That's why you never reveal how much money you have on you to a police officer.
Damn.
Because above a certain amount, they can just grab it.
My bad.
And be like, yeah, I
Get
suspected
out
it
of
was
here, you
drug
greaseball
money.
bastard. Stupid Mexican.
Never tell a cop how much money you're carrying. In your car, on you.
Hey, man,
That's
my
not
bad.
information they need to know.
How you been, Carl? How's your wonderful family?
I'm here to bury my moms. You know that.
Yeah, I guess I do. So what else you got shaking, Carl?
Nothing. I live in Liberty City now. I'm clean. Legit.
Nah, you ain't never been clean, Carl.
Well, what do we got here?
This is a weapon, Officer Pulaski, that was used to gun down a police officer not 10 minutes ago. Officer Pendlebury. A fine man, I might add. You work fast, nigga.
You know I just got off the plane.
Well, that's a good thing we found you and retrieved the murder weapon.
That ain't my gun.
There's no way anybody gives a shit about Samuel L. Jackson saying the N-word. I didn't catch it the first time. I think I was talking over it. But
In the meantime,
nobody's going to get mad about Samuel L. Jackson saying that. I'm just surprised they put that back in the game. It was in the game originally. There's no way you could call this definitive and cut out Samuel L. Jackson saying the N-word. But at the same time, dude's literally hugging that wall.
see you around like a donut, Carl.
Officer Pendlebury
See you
down.
around like a donut, Carl.
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
Alright.
Worst place in the world.
That was a waste of time. But unfortunately, the...
Now, I ain't represented Grove Street in 5 years. But the ballers won't give a shit.
I thought you were supposed to be, like, chased after during this mission. Maybe it's one of the other early missions on a bike. Fuck you. Fuck the police. I don't know why, but every time I see the ballers wearing, like, the big baggy, like, jean coats with the bandanas on their head, the only thing I can think of is,
Before I fucked everything up.
Ice Cube. Of course, the game is, like, based off of the similar sort of time period when they were a lot more popular. Ice Cube and other rappers of the same sort of style. Do I have to jump it on this side? Yeah, there we go. Don't fall off! Climb it. Climb it. Eco warriors be like, climb it. Climb it. Okay, here we go. At least this game will, like, attach you to crap when you jump at it. Like, the fact that you can recognize ledges, and there are modern games that don't properly recognize the ledges. I believe... I know where some armor is. I'll be right back. I want to go see if the armor is still here.
Talking about money laundering.
Yes, it's a great opportunity for some profit-centric thinking.
You missed a wonderful opportunity to talk about recycling and organ donation.
Oh, God, give me strength. I married a fool.
I married him.
You know, when we first met, Hayden, I thought you were so glamorous with your long hair and big ideas. You were studying for a PhD in cultural ceramic history or cross-cultural underwear or something. And I was very young, very foolish. Now I see you for what you are.
And what's that exactly?
An intellectual cesspit, a middle-class disaster, a guilt trip wrapped in neuroses and completely unable to function in this society.
I love the West Coast Talk Radio. It wasn't down there, was it? Was it up here? Is it in here? Yeah, there we go. Oh, I can't sprint in here. Whatever. Body armor. If I remember correctly, I forget if the amount I lose on death is percentage based or a solid number. I'm just going to try to avoid dying entirely. We need to go get buff and put some weight on. I don't think there's an option for getting, like, regular income in the game yet. It's one of the things in this game that's different from, like, Saints Row, is that Saints Row you can get constant income, like, immediately. And in this one, I'm pretty sure I have to keep doing jobs until I can get, like, the gang war going or some shit. I don't think you can just buy stuff in this. Although I don't recognize what that trophy is. I remember my friend, I forget if there's a handbrake in this game. I remember my friend used to save before we would go on a mission, because if he would die on the mission, he would lose, like, his guns and shit that he had found. So he would save, and if he died, he would just reload. Rather than going back to the start of the mission. Or manually being sent back to the start of the mission. I wonder why they made the choice of not having his eyes visible, like, at all. The fucking messed up neck.
Hey, Big Smoke, it's me, Carl. Chill, chill.
CJ. Oh my dog, what's up? Hey, baby, you okay, man?
Nah, man. It's my mom's, homie.
Hey,
I'm not going to give spoilers for the story.
The streets is cold, dog. Like it says in the book, we are blessed and cursed.
What fucking book?
Same things make us laugh, make us cry. But right now, we gotta...
As a kid, I definitely didn't pay attention to the storyline early on. But then ended up paying attention to some of the story, like, quite a bit later. As it ramps up and, like, actually gets more interesting.
You wanna drive?
Yeah, that's cool. Nice car, Smoke.
You know me. It's not cut. Keep the value in it. Keep it real.
I don't think there's a point when any of the cops or gangs automatically attack me. Maybe after the gang war starts,
Hey, what's up, y'all?
but that isn't for quite a while, if I recall. I don't remember doing much of the gang war stuff at all.
I can't believe she gone, man.
That's another funeral you ran away from, fool. Just like Brian's.
Hey, she was my mama too.
Not for the past 5 years she wasn't, nigga. And where the fuck you think you going?
What? Get out my face. I'm going to see Caesar.
The hell you are, girl. You ain't messing with them essays. You know we beefed it. They ain't nothing but a bunch of lowlife.
What the fuck are you?
At least I got principles.
Oh, and I guess that makes you an upstanding American. Carl, tell him.
Carl, don't tell me shit.
I believe this is Carl's brother and sister.
And he
How
did.
the hell you gonna say that?
Like I said, didn't pay a ton of attention to the storyline early on.
Shit. Here we go.
I think Sweet gets killed.
Real fucked up.
Maybe not.
Everything.
What you
I
mean?
think Sweet's my brother.
What, apart from your mother being
I think,
dead?
like, everybody dies, don't they?
Things are going real bad. Here, let me show you running, man. Tony's buried over there. Little devil over there. And big devil over there. Man, it's just crazy. Everybody blasts on food first, then ask questions second.
We're gonna end this cycle of violence by putting all the other motherfuckers in the ground. Walking out of my mother's funeral with fucking brass knuckles on.
Ballers, drive by, incoming. Oh, motherfucker, my car.
We gotta get back to the hood, man. It's too crazy around here. Grab a bike and pedal. Either you ain't forgotten that. Follow my lead. Takes you back some, huh, CJ? Yeah.
Things has changed around here.
CJ, watch your back around here, man.
How I get so bad?
Fuck you, baller.
This was family turn.
Quit shooting at me.
Yeah, it's Temple.
I don't think there's a difficulty slider in this game. Oh. Can I shoot? I have a gun in my hand. I can. Okay. RB is definitely the brakes on this. LB is the bunny hop. Second skill upgrade. You can bunny hop higher and can reverse at higher speeds without falling off.
Shit, a baller's car's onto us. Split up.
Keep up, motherfucker.
I think it's Rider. There's a huge delay between when I start spamming and when he actually starts pedaling faster.
Liability, CJ. Why you bother coming back?
Maybe it's because of the cycling skill being so low that he's so delayed with it. I believe that's a thing. Like, responses for cars and shit like that get better as I get higher in car riding. Are you fucking kidding me, Big Smoke? Oh, that's right. This game is notorious for, like, really shitty fall missions and stuff that are, like, super easy to fail. Come on, guys. Let's cut through here. Ooh, we did. I've never taken a bike off a jump in real life. Why'd I get back here? Oh, fat's going down. Oh, you do spawn with fat. Grove Street. Grove Street. Bam, 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 bam. Ching, bam, ching, bam, 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 bam.
Got with them motherfuckers, though. Sold them niggas who's gangster. Ride a nigga.
So when you leaving, Carl?
I ain't sure. Thought I might stay. Things is fucked up.
Well, the last thing we need is your help.
Ah, man, I won't let you down. I swear.
Hey, we gonna call some hood rats and chill the hell out. You want some?
I got a whole lot going on. I'm tired. I'll catch y'all later.
Hey, yo, just drop in. We all hanging out.
Gia, and get yourself some colors, fool. And a haircut. It's embarrassing to be seen with you.
He has like no hair. It's embarrassing to be seen with you. Short hair. Oh, I start off with the crib right away? I thought I just started spawning here. Mission pass plus respect. Can I store my bike? I'm gonna store my bike. Can I just go to my fists? Cool. Bare knuckle, but if I have these on, he gives it to me. Definitely better at video games back than when I first played this as a kid, because back when I first played this as a kid, I almost got killed by those guys following me. Holy shit. Dragon is on so early. What is Shyness? Oh yeah, did you download Wobbly World or Wobbly Life? You did. Would you like to play it? I've been playing San Andreas.
I've been on since like 2.
Oh boy, he's been on since 2. Yeah, I'm playing San Andreas. I forget, how do you earn money in this game without like needing specific requirements for storyline? Is there a way of making money really quick early on?
I never played San Andreas.
It's good. It's on Game Pass. I recommend it. Do I get anything for catching that guy running from the cops? I forget what the game mechanics are in this game. I'm gonna go check out whatever this house thing is down here. I probably should have taken my bike, but I need the exercise anyway. I need my character's muscle up and crap. That's great. Sir, can you get out of the car, please?
You don't look like you need this.
It actually gives you a tutorial for that? That's just something that I naturally do.
That was Area 53. We're sorry.
The news and all the other things that really matter to you. Like sensationalist.
It cost $10,000. Who are you? Push a girl, very clever. Oh, that's right. If you're unattractive in this game, somebody can, like, the females can, like, call you ode to cesspool. Yeah, okay. RB is brake for some reason. Or is the handbrake. Or wait. Do I get anything for doing stuff with prostitutes?
Yeah, Sinus was a game on sale and it looked interesting, so I bought it for like $2.
That's very informative. You know, last night I wondered what it would be like to be brain dead. Then I watched My Five Uncles. God, I'd love to live in that house. Remember?
Your money counts down as you're banging prostitutes.
Unless he makes you a widow. Hello?
Do you get anything for that? No? That's dumb. I forgot how stupid the fucking West Coast talk radio is in this game. I recorded a couple clips of what they're fucking talking about in the background. One of them was like, hi, I'm helping people with their marital problems, and this chick like joined the radio, or like called into the studio or whatever, and started complaining about the fact that her heart was broken along with several of her ribs because she married her childhood sweetheart and he became a drunk and abuser and stuff like that. And the female radio talk show host is like, "You selfish bitch, do you know what it's like to be a homewrecker? God, I'm trying to bring people together and you're just trying to harshen the vibe on people who want to have healthy, happy relationships. Stay with him, Jesus." And then another dude called in and he was like, I get away with having sex with whoever I want all the time because my wife is in a coma. Can I store the car? Does it, like, notify me that it's saved? I think it repairs it and, like, turns it around, doesn't it?
Ooh.
Anyway, I stored a car.
No win. Terrible.
Okay. Map. There's a couple of houses that say that they're like maybe I haven't driven close to anything else. I think in Vice and San Andreas, if you got inside a cop car or a fire truck, you could sorry, I'm listening to the radio. It's fucking stupid. This accident is really cool. Explosions, bodies everywhere.
But let's be honest, we're not perfect. And that's not enough. We strive to be number
What was I talking about? I got distracted.
economics, homelessness, degeneracy. Los Santos is the home
Or
of
wait,
beauty and
if you flip cars upside down, doesn't it blow up eventually?
society's expectations. Play your part. Your body is a work of art. Don't leave it half finished. It's time for your creative plastics.
Oh, I can do races, but I need a high driving skill. Your body is a work of art. Don't leave it half finished. Try plastic surgery today.
Oh my god.
I fucking love the radio in this game. I got a set of udders installed. My my wife sucks my udders while I'm watching the game. It's awesome. People never paid attention to me, then I had a tail attached. Now people can't stop looking. It's gonna be really hard getting used to the driving in this game. Also, my mission is apparently to get threads and stuff, but I don't have any map markers for missions right now. All I have is markers for my house. Oh, I had to be really careful because Nicole asked me today if I could do her a huge favor. I was about to ask, what's that? And then I was like, no. She's going to get back at me and she's going to say, it's when you do something for somebody. It's like, I can't say what's that. I was like, what do you want? Because I had just hit her with the whole what's that thing. And then explaining what I was trying to say. How do you generate money in this game without needing to go and do stuff? I don't even know if I can go to the gym yet. I don't have any sort of mission mark. Wait, hang on. Can I steal this taxi and do like taxi jobs? I think I found a bunch of flashbangs. Can I have this taxi? Yes, taxi missions! I can get money off of these. Taxi missions. Taxi driver, stop near highlighted pedestrian to pick them up, then drive them to the destination before time runs out. Okay, so I have to find a pedestrian with a marker on them, and then I have to get them to their destination. I think somebody told me that taxi missions near Grove Street are easier. I'm in the city right now. Oh, there was a fair back that way. I just noticed it on the map. There we go.
Okay.
Finally, in foreign news, a suspected U.S. agent was caught in Panama selling weaponry to right-wing guerrillas, causing a major incident. But we plan mostly to gloss over the implications and hope you enjoy some sporting activity tonight. The department is advising against foreign travel. This was Leanne Forget, WCTR News. Let's be careful out there. Have you heard the #1 gardening show in San Andreas? If not, here's what you're...
Do I lose tips for crashing? I suppose my car is gonna not last as long if I go crashing into everything, so I should attempt to avoid it for the most part.
Well, screw you too, Mom. See if you're ever on the show again. Next call.
Yeah, what's that plant that blooms every 12 years? Is 8 foot high and smells like hell? I want to plant one on my ex-wife's lawn.
It's called a Morpho Ballast Titanium. God, I love to say that. A Morpho Ballast Titanium.
Ooh, 2 wheels, motherfucker. I just ran somebody over. I don't think I killed them, though.
But why does it sting so bad?
It's about marking your territory, my man. Don't mark your territory. You should try it. Pee on the front door of your office. Just see if anybody thinks of coming near you.
Okay, I would try that. Thank you so much for the advice, Marie.
Oh, I'm here to help, sailor.
Bitch, get in.
Only on WCTR.
Step on it.
That'll work.
Oh, I fucked up. I'm stuck in the airport right now. I need to find my way out. I'm underneath the fucking airport. Oh, yeah, I fucked up.
That'll work. I hit enemies with it.
This is also, I think, going to increase my driving skill a little bit. Driving around doing taxi missions and shit.
Support for the Wild Tour is brought to you by the Ultimate
Oh, I forgot. There's one of the radio shows on this is a dude talking about going on safaris and hunting like endangered animals and shit.
Attend a beer-guzzling marathon in Germany with enormous men and taste the wonderful German wurst. The world is full of ink,
Why don't I have a
and you can
tip
discover
bonus for this one?
Hallelujah.
Did I lose my tip like
Oh, it's
immediately?
supposed to be the.
I think one of the troubles of doing this.
It was dusk.
Ooh, I can't get out of my car, but I want those grenades.
City in Thailand.
I'll have to remember there's grenades next to this this train station, an apartment building. Get in.
War is folly, and we can only unite by visiting these epochs of culture, where a man can be himself, smoke cigarettes, dress in gladiator clothing if he likes. We mustn't force our way and culture upon other peoples. Rather, breathe it in, become part of it. Maybe Hemingway was
Can I
right,
crouch?
maybe Ford was.
It's not.
We're all fighting inside to let a wild creature mate in the rain. I travel, therefore I am.
We are all fighting our inner beasts that want to mate in the rain. Only got a $9 for that one. I mean, these do get harder as they go, and you get something cool for finishing like all of them, if I recall. But
Cheap? The rails are great. And long. Bolivia's not bad either. Or Peru. You'll be surprised to find out how to
I wonder if you can repair your taxi by going to a pay and spray for a little bit.
cook up food.
After you get the first fare done, you really gotta book it for any sort of tips on these other ones.
Gotta get to my player's hood.
Clothes off and howl for days. Next call.
Yeah, hi. My name's Geraldine, calling from Pastor City. This is such a great country. Why would you go anywhere else? It's
Next opponent.
travel. I mean, I got war, famine, depression, and pollution right here on my doorstep. And parents, don't sweat kids go a rail after college.
Ah, you fool.
Back with ludicrous misconceptions about healthcare, charity, and civilization. Europe is not the real world. This is.
KO.
I love to slum about in a dirty youth hostel with communal showers as much as the next man.
Terrible.
I haven't ran into anything in a while.
Europe was
Well, at least we're alive.
Eastern Europe was good for a few years after the wall came down.
I forgot. I didn't check how much time I had left on that fare.
Let your hair down. There are far more
Do the fares always start on the right side of the street? So is it going to be somewhere behind me?
wild traveler.
It is. Or at least that one was. I have plenty of time to get these done.
South America, everyone went extinct there. They have less culture there than the content of my toilet bowl.
South America, everyone went extinct there. They have less culture than the seat of my toilet bowl.
I'd be banging my mother-in-law instead of my wife's best friend.
If I lived there, I'd be banging my mother-in-law instead of my wife's best friend.
I'm sure the summit of your aspirations in life is a cheerleader with fake guns, but some of us think a little more exotically than this. Next caller, Vamos, buenos dias and noches. If you
Skirt.
don't smile, I won't deep.
5 in a row bonus. $500. Nice. I want a 10 in a row bonus. I've never lasted 10 minutes in a row. I mean,
No doubt, I love Manila.
Let's not get all cozy here, right?
ooh, this one gives me 2 minutes.
The Wild Dragon's happy ending. Very spiritual. You will find it at peace.
I don't know how far she wants me to go, but I should be able to get there pretty decently.
Get away from the people with computers in their databases. The police harassing you for doing nothing. I just hate showing up to some place to enjoy myself and people are being forced from their homes by war or famine or whatever. Life is great. Stop ruining it. Next caller.
Hey, has the FBI wanted to talk to me about a perfectly innocent collection of vacation photographs overseas that I had no idea were being taken? I mean, any ignorant fool could misinterpret. I was teaching them how to swim.
I have a lot of experience with this. I want you to stop for a moment and let me read from my travel
Here, keep the
I think
change.
everyone should keep a journal. Paste pictures, notes. Sometimes
That's the first thing I've hit in a while.
picture, a few pennies of their local currency, and they will fall on you. Some people think this is patronizing, but I think it is fair enough. They need the money, and I need the company. Besides which, it is the oldest profession. Oh, time time for me to head south again. I'm James Podeston, and this has been
My tip goes down so fast right now. I wonder if my driving skill has any sort of effect on keeping it up longer.
Keeping it up.
Never lasted 10 whole minutes. Speed bonus. I'm literally just driving people around in this game right now because I haven't played this game in forever and this is the first thing I want to do. I just want to spawn money by driving people around in this game.
I have flashbacks. Go into hysterics in science class. You know what it's like growing up in a beaker?
I have flashbacks of my childhood whenever I'm in science class. Do you know what it's like trying to grow up in a beaker? Fucking test tube, baby. I just barely got a tip. I literally was driving at full speed that entire time. There are no fares. Look for a fare. What's up? I just smashed that door. I don't think it was smashed until I just hit it now.
Give us a call and let my wife, Professor in social Darwinism, or me lecture her in pointless anthropology.
That's the problem with liberals. They don't know when to shut up and enjoy freedom. Let's go to the phones.
Yeah, hi. Here's the deal. I'm really funny. Nobody wants to hire somebody funny. I mean, how is that fair?
Hey, I'm really funny, but nobody wants to hire anybody funny. I mean, how is that fair?
Okay.
I forget how many of these I can do. Do I only get 5 in a row bonuses, or can I get like $1,000 for doing 10 in a row?
Okay.
Yeah, sure. I know a lot about politics. Hey, can I do your job? You know, I used to be on the radio with some people day.
Even my husband can't do his job, you strange, pathetic old sap. Let's have a real caller, please.
Hi, my name's Michelle. I'm a first-time caller to the show. I wanted to know what you guys thought about the proposition to ban smoking.
Well, this is a simple issue. Smoking. Democracy at work again.
Ooh.
Seems like a good thing.
Ooh, that's something I never realized.
Only works when you agree with it. Then it's best to favor a totalitarian.
In this game, like, even though this game is supposed to, like, take place before it was actually, like, released, in this game they talk about the implications of banning public smoking. Which, I mean, is pretty much the direction that we went in. Was that 20... Was it 2011 or 2012 or something like that that we had, we got the ban for smoking in public places? Like it's entirely illegal. Wait, was that just a Wisconsin thing, or was that a federal thing that it's illegal to smoke inside public establishments now? 10 in a row, I got $1,000. Woot woot. You're on the beach, right? Yeah. My grandfather smoked his whole life. He lived until he was 32. Destination, the Pick and Go Mart. I wonder if you learned the names of all the... She literally just ran into my car. To be fair, that was entirely my fault, but she totally ran into my car right there. I keep pressing A to power brake. It's weird.
I bought your sister.
That's a compliment. I lived in the city because it sucks, and now I live in a compound by barbed wire. Dude, I could totally just drive around listening to talk radios all day long. Just driving people everywhere. The only problem is that people would, like, tell me that they need to go to particular places, and I'd be like, I've never heard of that place. That would probably only last like a month, though. As somebody who has driven manuals a fuck ton, I really do not like stopping on hills and then needing to go. I really, really hate being in first gear going uphill from like a stoplight and shit. I think that's like terrible fucking public planning, but whatever. Most people drive automatics, but as like driving manuals, it always made me really uncomfortable. I didn't like riding my clutch to get going.
You know, when we first met, Peyton, I thought you were so glamorous with your long hair and big ideas. You were studying
This guy's taking me off away from Grove Street.
history or cross-cultural
Oof.
or something.
I'm getting fares that want me to take them into the cities now.
Now I see you for what you are.
To be fair, this one gives me like 4 minutes, and I'm gonna make it there in like 1.
Middle-class disaster.
Because I cut across a huge part of the city just by going like through a
Society. No wonder I prevented
little undercove thing.
And on that note, we have to go visit our marriage therapist. Who was a conniving bitch and
Next upon me.
prescriptions for painkillers.
What is that? What are you doing? Are you like battling people?
Country can
Yeah.
really get going.
straight off a cliff. We'll see you next time. Boy, I can't imagine.
Not like
I
people,
played
but-
GTA San Andreas, but I'm actually just a perfectly law-abiding citizen on a daily grind as a taxi driver. After I stole the taxi the first time. I've just been driving people around for 20 minutes. Okay, the cop jumped out of the way. Cool. I'd rather hit the side of the thing than hit cops while I'm trying to drive a fucking taxi.
Up next on WCTR, it's the Man Coaches Hate. It's Derek Thackeray in the tight end zone.
Fuck.
Brought to you by Eris Pump Up Shoes.
I smacked a car and it made me run into a cop. That's right, I should be able to drop a single star while I'm just speed driving across the entire city.
Yeah, I need another gear.
Yeah, I've got a full 4 minutes to drop this guy off. Driving around with a taxi and stuff
Yeah.
like that, and like pulling into driveways and stuff to pick people up and drop people off is actually really kind of useful for learning where stuff is in this game. Because I found grenades and flashbangs and stuff already. Which would really help in story missions if I can remember where they're at in between and go pick up more and stuff.
Next upon me. Like, don't do
So
that.
how does that game play?
Kind of like Ratchet and Clank.
Ooh, really? I really liked Ratchet and Clank. It's on sale right now? Or you just bought it when it was on sale and you're now playing it?
No, it's on sale right now. It's $2.
Okay. My Superliminal just installed. Fucking
But I
cops.
will say I would have bought it for you and just had us both download it if I thought it was a game that you would have liked.
Oh, okay. You don't think I would like it?
No.
But you said it was like Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah, it is.
That's team playing sports as if they cared.
Yeah, the walls. I don't care who's sleeping with who on the team.
Yeah, I'm with you, buddy. Okay.
Totally meant to go further with that sentence, but yeah, it is.
What is?
Big Olympics fan. Always have been since day one. Been to every one.
This game is like Ratchet and Clank, but I've only just started it. I don't know, maybe you would like it.
I don't know. I loved Ratchet and Clank and the Jack and Dexter games and stuff like that. Like third-person
I
platform
don't know what
shooters.
games you like.
It depends though, because
But
like
this isn't a shooter, it's a meleeer. Meleeer? It's a meleeer.
to be fair, I like description of it. I probably should have liked Red Faction Guerrilla, but I tried playing that game. It was so fucking boring.
How about before you do anything, I send you gameplay, right?
Sure.
Like, get some game.
Yeah, I'll watch it as soon as I'm done driving my taxi for the day. When you care too much about your sports teams and it's nothing but watching rich men playing poorly.
So I've been wrong before. I thought you'd like Tales of Arise, and oh, you never really got me that. Before I stopped playing that too.
Yeah, no, it would have been a fun game to have like played as like a full experience and stuff like that, but just like there's so many other games, and I would rather play a game that's multiplayer.
Oh, I agree.
Like,
This one, I felt the same way about, like, if only it was, like, multiplayer.
yeah,
I was trying to look for games that were on sale that were multiplayer, but, of course, Xbox is sitting there like, hey, you like single player. It's a bunch of single player games.
yeah, unfortunately. Just barely got a tip for that one. 15 in a row. I just got $1,500.
Nice.
I don't know if I can repair my taxi or not, but it's not even smoking yet, so I've got lots of health left on it. I've literally only banged up a little bit of my front end, and then like cracked my my 2 doors and trunk. Oh, I can't think of the word fucking trunk. It's one of the main problems when I'm writing recently is I'll stop and I'll be like, fuck, I'm missing a word here. There's a word I'm looking for. It's a very obvious word I should know. I have 6 minutes and 30 seconds to drop off this fare. I thought this game, like the driving minigames, were supposed to get harder and shit as you continued. I know the fire truck missions got hard as shit when I was a little kid. I couldn't get anywhere. To be fair, I'm not actually following the driving laws in this game. This would probably be difficult if I was. I wonder if they played, you motherfucker. If they played this game and specifically tried to make sure that if you wanted to... Wait, where's my location? Is it the fucking pier? If so, I need to go this way. The real-life fictional drama. I'm not going back all that way for a fare. I'll come pick up this one, though. Hop in. Dragon, would you get into a taxi that's like all super banged up and like pulls up to you like halfway on the curb and is like, hey, where you going? Would you get in that?
A taxi?
A taxi that pulled up like halfway on the curb from somewhere behind you off of like a pier and is like banged all to hell. Like the trunk is all almost ripped off, the doors and on one side are entirely shattered. My car looks fine from the right side. Does not look fine on the left side though. I'll record that. That was kind of a cool trick.
Use your Kamehameha. How do I use it?
Looking for a fare. Ooh, there's a fare. What's up, bitch? Get in.
That was great. Went to make a sandwich, came back, almost died.
Why are we worried about chemicals that the government puts into our bodies when animals can now be taught to fly? Even some species of birds. It's good for the economy to live in constant fear. My house is haunted by a cowboy ghost that wants to kill me. All right, strip down into nothing but a blouse and stand in front of a window for hours. Lure them in. False senses of security are exactly what help you catch ghosts. I just got a little bit smoky. Yeah, my taxi's getting a little smoky. I might be able to get a 20th fare, but I don't know about much more than that. Alright, is this a destructible offense? Please say yes. Oh, it's destructible. Lovely. Alright, 2 more fares. I can't get around there.
Area 53. We're sorry.
There's a gritty new show this season on Weasel, where the law is the drama, and the drama is the law.
There's a new season on Weasel where drama is the law and the law is drama.
Catch it Thursdays on Weasel before it catches you.
It's a favorite show with serial killers and
I like how Weasel was the like TV station or whatever. Just basically like Fox in San Andreas.
Mm.
And then in GTA 5, it's Weasel News that you can view like when you're spectating people. I feel like I'm a super duper like overly careful driver in real life. Like almost everybody that I drive with drives like a fucking maniac by comparison.
I would agree with that.
Like if you were to drive with me, you would think that I'm a fucking grandmother. Oh my god, I managed to not even take damage there. Some cop came fucking barreling around a corner, almost hit me.
I want to bring people together, not break them apart. Who's on the phones? It's a big, lonely state out there.
Mary, I'm watching you right now in the shower.
Notice how many lonely hearts are lunatics? You wonder why, or perhaps not.
Notice how most lonely hearts are fucking lunatics? You wonder why. I mean, maybe not. 20 in a row bonus, 2 grand. Fuck it. I'm just gonna keep going until my taxi breaks. The radio is repeating again, though. They also took out like a ton of music from these games, like all of the really good songs that people liked and shit like that. Because, you know, music rights are fucking bullshit trying to get those going. This guy's talking about the fact that his life has gotten so much better since his wife has gotten in a coma, and if she suddenly woke up from a coma, he'd have to put her back in one because his life is so good with her not even alive.
What the fuck?
Well, the thing is that when I'm talking to you about what these guys are saying on the radio, I'm talking over what they're currently saying, so I only hear like half of it. So that guy who was like on before talking about the fact that he cheats on his wife who's in a coma, he's like, my life is fantastic. I get all the pity points from being like, my wife got stuck in a coma. Will you have sex with me? And then they do. And I don't even have to apologize. Some of the textures are definitely, like, very clearly ignored. Like, some of the really big buildings. I'm almost taking out all of my fares. I've got it, like, perfectly balanced, so that way I'm almost, like, hitting them as I back out from dropping them off. The second they get out, I start reversing. And I keep, like, missing them by, like, inches with my bumper. Welcome to Lonely Heart. I am Tamara. I'm a stalker. Oh my god, please tell us.
I am aware that you are a stalker.
Ooh, it's raining. Oh, that's right. People have been bitching about the rain in this game, by the way. because when it rains, it's like an overlay that happens on the front of your screen, not just like rain that happens in the game. So when it gets like really, really rainy, people can't fucking see. They might have already patched it because it's like easy enough. You just code it so that way it doesn't have the overlay anymore. I'm not seeing it yet, but the rain is still getting heavier and heavier. I'm not like in the eye of the storm or the like really heavy part of the storm yet. It's also nighttime, so it's I'm just kind of like glancing around at all of the lights and stuff like that for my movement. It's definitely harder to see people, which it is in real life. I mean, driving in the rain in real life, I fucking hate. Especially in my new car, the windshield is like at a weird angle, so light glints off of it differently. Some dude was like running away from some crime, screaming, and ran right underneath my car.
Boss fight, boss fight. You'll feel so good pumping up your shoes that you'll feel like a sports star. You'll lose weight automatically. Those were actual things, weren't they? Like shoes that you could like squeeze and they would pump air into your heels or whatever. Right? The I believe that was a thing, wasn't it? I swear to God, there was like shoes that you could like squeeze the tongue of them and they would pump air like between your toes and like into your heel and crap. There was an accident nearby recently. However, there were no casualties, which is unfortunate because it makes for incredibly boring news. Do people actually like... Oh, people do come for runs and stuff up here. I have one door and my hood that is still not damaged. I deliver this fare, I get another 2,500, I think. After I drop off this fare, I should see if I can drive into a pay and spray just for like repairs. Also, there's different taxis in this game, and I think I'm driving one of the slower taxis because I just passed one of the fast taxis. I'm driving the one with like the huge body or whatever. There's also stores that you can enter that don't have a marker on the map yet. Okay, I'm gonna go drop off this fare, drive back towards this pay and spray, and then also see about going into that 69-cent store and see what is in there. Also, yeah, there's a 69-cent store in this game. For obvious reasons. Wait, I can go in this liquor store? Okay, I'm going to ignore that fare. My driving skill has gone up by like 10%. Okay, can I pay and spray this car? Can I repair it? Nice! New engine and paint job. Oh! I'm counting up time overall. As I deliver more fares, I get more time added, like, to get to my next fare, and then to get to my next spot. So, like, every fare I pick up gives me 45 seconds. So as long as I deliver every fare within 45 seconds, then I keep up my time. Also, I can keep repairing my taxi. I'm just gonna keep doing this as long as possible. Well, fuck it, I'll do 100 fares in a row. I don't give a shit. I'm Jimmy Fallon in this game. You make me feel love, love. Have you seen the movie Taxi? It's like it's a dude who can't drive for shit, who is a police officer, and he gets in Queen Latifah's taxi. I don't know if you know who Queen Latifah is, but she's a taxi driver in New York now, and she's got a souped-up taxi. Like when she presses a button, it fucking transforms into like a hot rod. And he happens to get inside her taxi to like try to hunt down some thieves robbing a bank or whatever. And then because of the fact that they outdrive her, she then has a personal vendetta and wants to help him catch them, even though he's a terrible fucking person.
Oh. Wonderful.
Well, he's painted as like just kind of being like forgetful and ditzy and shit like that, and like trying to be a good guy, but dude's a complete fucking moron.
Hello, I'm James Beeston, world traveler, and this is the Wild Traveler. We're discussing the world and all of its many pleasures.
Yeah, I'm up to like, because it banks time as you keep going. I have 6 minutes to make like every fare. Even the one where I had to drive literally all the way over to the pier, I recovered from it like immediately.
The world is full of incredible things, and you can discover them for yourself.
My ability.
Come along, I'll take you.
Non-existent. I'm looking forward to this.
I might take hits off my pen if this is going to take too long. I'm on fare 29 next. Picking people up from the grocery store. Driving them wherever they need to go. If I recall, you don't get a ton of money early on in this game. So if I get like a really huge bonus to my taxi driving and then like just go buying a ton of shit, that's probably going to be like really overpowered for early on. Buying like different houses and shit. Because there's a house that I can buy for like 10 grand. Oof. I don't think I have any strength built up yet, which is probably a good idea that I'm doing this right now, because I would have to go and get like super duper fat. I'm losing a ton of fat right now because I haven't eaten in a long time. According to the game, I've been driving around for like over a day. Just straight doing taxi fares and shit. Did I not just do number 30? Oh, that was number 29.
Come on, Avatar.
Yeah, hi. My name's Geraldine, calling from Kansas City. This is such a great country. Why would you go anywhere else? It's unpatriotic to travel. I mean,
I'm surprised I've only gotten wanted once, and I'm delivering my 30th fare right now.
and parents, don't sweat kids.
Ooh, she jumped into that.
They'll come back with ludicrous misconceptions about healthcare, charity,
I think the game glitched out and made her think that I was going one way
the real world.
because I was up on 2 wheels. So my car was like turned in that direction, but I was still sliding the other way.
Go.
She back jumped into my car and fucking ate my bumper, and money popped out of her immediately. She died on impact. Oh yeah, the burger shot. I forgot the burger shot's actually a thing in this. There's a mission where you have to like drop off a friend at the burger shot.
Okay, this is cool.
What'd you do?
There's a spellcaster that the only way to use his power is by drawing off the environment around you.
Yeah, that's actually really realistic for how magic would theoretically work. I have, in my fantasy series, people that cast magic have to draw a planet, or draw energy, like, from the planet itself. And certain areas, there's, like, less direct connection to the god that is inside the planet. So, like, in the desert, it is so hard to cast magic.
Hey, I love this show.
because there isn't a life route going from the god that is trapped inside the planet to that particular like region of the continent. So there's like no magic ability in that area whatsoever. Like people that can cast magic while still in the desert have like a really strong ability to call magic from further away. Why is that a building I can enter? There's a lot of buildings I can go into that I want to go check out, but I'm busy doing fucking taxi shit right now and I don't want to stop. I'm losing a lot of fat. My character's like starving right now. Oh, yeah, I can pause and watch that. I'm like 30 fairs in. Dragon, you think I could do 100 fairs in a row? How long is it?
45 seconds.
Oh, there we go. It's loud as shit. Oh, this isn't like Ratchet and Clank. This is more like a Dragon Quest, it looks like. So you have 5 blue mana. Can you get more blue mana while in a fight? Oh, you're charging it right now. Okay. So is he, like, weak to fire, then?
No, he's like the mage.
He's like the what?
The mage. The first character I played.
No, the dude you were fighting looked like a
this is
plant
two
sort of
people on
thing.
a ship. Oh, he. He's just a melee user. Attacker.
Okay. So can you not gain, like, certain manas in certain areas?
So for that one, you have to wait until the arena turns blue in order to charge it.
Okay.
When it's orange, it's a different element.
Right. You fucking cockweasel.
Besides which, it is the oldest profession. What? Oh, time for me to head south again. I'm James Beeston, and this has been...
I'm not getting a ton in tip money because the timer counts down so fast. But I'm getting plenty of bonuses for just the number of fairs I'm doing. Like, you only get $24 for a single fair. Or for that fair, that I got $24, no tip. But each one that I get gives me an additional point towards my 3,500 that I'm about to get. Foreigners are coming. Who are they and why should we care?
That's right, Leanne. I'm Richard Burns. The aftermath of the devastating earthquake continues. Travel is still severely
And now travel with Richard Burns. That's right, Leanne. I'm Richard Burns.
unfortunate as it makes for incredibly boring news. The federal government is still refusing aid to help rebuild bridges, and everyone is blaming each other.
It's like a fucking golf announcer.
Despite scientific proof,
That's right, he is teeing off. I have 8 minutes now for each of my fairs. Yeah, you definitely can't, like... If you do a ton of fairs in a row, you could probably stop and play a taxi drive like it's actually the law being followed and stuff like that. But otherwise, you definitely got to make sure that you're rushing these pretty well. Doesn't help that I'm a pro fucking gamer, so I'm not gonna ever run out of time. It's just a matter of would I have enough time to make it to a pay and spray and then back over to another fair. But fairs respawn like close to you, so it's really not that big of a problem. I just need to make sure that I don't take so much damage that I am losing time based off of needing to go and visit pay and sprays. That cop just ran over a streetlight. Wait, I forget. Left is liberal, right?
Sure. Yeah, totally. Makes sense to me.
I think right is conservative. Ooh, I want one of those cars. The AI is so fucking dumb in this game, dude. There's people like rollerblading around really fast out into traffic while all of the AI drives ridiculously fast. After successfully defoliating Vietnam, we are now going to take care of your extermination needs using only the most deadly of chemicals to eliminate unwanted life from your property. It's a roach. Looks more like Viet Cong to me.
I was going to commit suicide this morning.
Aw, man, I just saved somebody. Dragon. I feel so good about myself being a taxi driver now. I got this lady to her destination so fast, she admitted to me that she planned on killing herself this morning. Do cave paintings and museums make people violent?
I have flashbacks. Go into hysterics in science class. Do you know what it's like growing up in a beaker?
That's all today on I Say You Say. We share last names, but
I think it's funny. I Say You Say is basically also the radio talk show that I used to listen to in middle school. Basically the same sort of premise. It was a married couple called Pat and AJ. And Pat was the dude, AJ was the female. And I guess they ended up having like a lot of marital problems after they stopped having like their show and stuff. Okay, this is easily the best way to get in and out of this. Whoopsies. I just ran over some essay. Okay, I think I know my way around the airport a little bit better now. Now that I fucked up once, I know not to go underneath anything.
Are you related to my husband?
I don't think so. I hope not. Have you got a question about politics?
Yeah, sure. I know a lot about politics. Hey, can I do your job? You know, I used to be on the radio back in the day.
That was funny. The female on this talk show, like, burned her husband and then actually backed away from the mic, and you could hear the person who did the sound recording actually backing away from the mic in the studio to make it sound like she backed off and was laughing out loud.
He was lonely.
I think smoking is an invasion of my body, and I've always wanted to shoot people. I'm right behind the proposition.
Me too. Thanks, Michelle.
I also wanted to say hi to my stepbrother Phil. He's been undergoing a hair transplant today. Hey Phil, if you're listening, I hope it's 6 this time. I won't tell anyone you've got bugs, honey. I'm really proud of you.
That's great, honey. But if you want shout out,
I'm gonna record that. The radio station in this, I still love it. It's so good. It's literally the same shit, but I haven't listened to it in over a decade.
Yes, good point. But remember, our founding fathers grew tobacco, relaxed them between stressful stints of genocide and witch burning. And you're so against raising taxes. Smokers pay more taxes
Bye, old lady.
than anyone. My grandfather smoked his whole life. He lived until he was 30.
I'm starting to learn the streets of this game, which is actually really funny.
And used the money to pay for better health care and some cultural programs, bringing expressive dance and sun worship back to the inner cities.
worrying about the inner city will ruin your academic career. And this woolly thinking is going to ruin your chances of getting anywhere with me tonight. The thing is, smoking is good because it lets people make a lot of money. But so is selectively culling the population. So what I propose is change in the proposition. Let people smoke, but make cigarettes much cheaper and force everyone to smoke. That way we weed out the weed, make a lot of money in tax, and keep our national heritage and
gonna record that. That was stupid. I'm literally just taking clips of this game so that way you can hear the radio station. Can I pay and spray while I have a fare? It only cost me $100 to pay and spray, so overall I'm making shitloads of money. Oh wait, you actually go and meet that guy at some point. On the radio, there's some dude who's like broadcasting it from a trailer in the desert. After you go out to that area, you can actually meet that guy and like do missions with him and shit. Don't run over my fare, cop. There's a cop trying to run over the chick who wants in my taxi. And don't run into me either. Why the fuck did I just... Someone just shot out my fucking tire. Dude, this random cop just shot out my tire for no fucking reason. I don't even have a star. He literally just decided to shoot out my tire.
That's awesome.
Dude literally just got pissed off, shot out my tire, and I have to do my fares with 3 fucking tires. I'll find a pay and spray nearby at some point. I can definitely make up the time. This chick gave me $17 for driving her in a taxi and was like, I would pay you if I could. Please be somewhere over in that direction. Damn it. Alright. I'll jump into another pay and spray whenever it's convenient. Oh, fuck, I just spun out so bad. Alright, I just gotta be real careful. I've driven with a fucked up tire in real life before. That's fine. To be fair, I drove like 15 feet and managed to pull it off to the side of the road just barely. But I did drive with a fucked up tire once. Never saw that car again. Why do people always ask me if I'm like really upset about losing my car? I feel like they think that I held like too much value in the car just like because of sentimental value. Like, oh yeah, this is the car that I got brought home in and stuff like that. I've had it since I was it's literally been in my life forever. And I was given it at 16 but couldn't drive it until 18 because I didn't have a license.
I'm sorry for your loss.
No, people, like, I've literally had people ask me if I was okay because I lost the car, and they were like, I know you love that car. I'm like, yeah, I loved the car, but it's a car. I love my Xbox, but it's an Xbox. I'm not gonna get, like,
I'm not gonna cry over it. I'm gonna get severely pissed off. I'm not gonna be able to play video games for a while until I replace the damn thing.
We're sorry. I love my kids more than anything.
Which is why Mom keeps me clinically obese, so I won't run away.
That's where Kate comes in. My sister's son got to 18 and just ran away. She was now me and little Joshua celebrate.
I love my son, and that's why she keeps me obese so I can't run away.
He's not running anywhere. Why not celebrate with cake?
Celebrate with cake every day. My sister's son turned 18 and ran away, but that isn't a problem for me and my son, because I feed him cake every day. Yeah, so every time you do 5 fairs, you get a $500 bonus, but it stacks every time you do it. So doing 5 fairs in a row gives you $500, and then doing 10 fairs in a row gives you $1,000. So in the end, those first fairs that you did, if you count up the total number that you've done, end up being worth even more. Just because of the investment in, like, the amount of time that you're putting into driving the taxi. So I'm going to be hitting 45 here soon, and I'm going to get 4,500 as the bonus for it.
Oh, nice. All right.
I think I'm just going to straight up do 100 in a row, and then see what I can go buy. The only problem is I have it set to West Coast Talk Radio on my phone right now, or on my car right now, and I might switch it off to something else, because it's repeating some of the same stuff quite a bit. Did I hit that guy? No. It's a 69-cent store. I think the max you can get for time is 10 minutes. Oh, no. It's like I keep looking up and I'm not getting past the 9-minute mark, but now I'm at 10:30. Oh man, I'm sorry for being insensitive about your comatose wife. Would it help if I slept with you? Remember, a heart can mend, but divorce lasts forever. It's the fucking, like, chick that's trying to keep people together in relationships. I never understood that about people that kept trying to tell me that Nicole and I needed to work stuff out. Like, there are points where you don't try to salvage stuff like that. Oh, I just fucking hit somebody right in front of a cop. That's alright. It's only 1 star. I'll be able to lose them fairly quickly. I'll just go the long way around this. I'm taking the long way around this way. That's fine. Let me just get up here. I don't want to be over here. I'm going to drive back this way. Jump back into here. There we go. I feel like I'm getting way too much time driving into this game right now. Oh yeah, I should turn off my party overlay on Xbox, because I had it on last night because I was playing with 3 randoms in Back 4 Blood and I couldn't tell their voices apart very well.
Okay, I enjoyed that.
Alright, well that's gonna be it for that. It's to bed.
I'm a taxi man. I keep getting old people that just very slowly walk up to my car with a fucking full diaper.
Hmm. Out of context, that would sound strange. But in context, that too sounds strange.
To be fair, the fact that I've done almost 50 of these things and I've only managed to accrue like 6 additional minutes on top of the default time means that I'm still only just getting them to their destination quite a bit faster than the game expects me to. Because I remember this getting like so hard the further you got, but I'm not having like any trouble with it at all. This guy literally wants me to drop him off a block away. And I made it there with a tip. Well, the thing is that like the closer they are together, the less I give a shit. Because if I have a fare that lasts 20 seconds versus a fare that lasts a whole minute, that is 1/3 of the time that it's taking me to get my next bonus. I actually get a lot more time. Can I drive through this? No. I think I can drive through that spot on it, though. I'm not going to bother right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is that you might as well take the 1 block away ones, because
I'm losing
the
small amount of muscle that I have, but you can't starve to death, so I'm just going to let all of my muscle and fat go away, and then I'll have shit tons of money for just chilling and buying food. Because in this game, your character has to have at least like a little bit of fat. Otherwise, you have to be constantly eating. So if you get yourself like a quarter of the way up the fat meter, you can go a few days without eating and not losing muscle. Because if you build up your muscle, you have like a crap ton more health, and then you can do like more physical damage and shit like that. The ones that tell me to go really, really far end up being a lot easier to do because I can drive at high speed and make shortcuts. Because if the game thinks that the GPS is going to have me go, like, a really long-ass way, but then I cut across, like, dropping off a mountain or some shit like that, I get the fare done way, way sooner. God, if these sports teams don't win, they're going to start beating their wives, and for good reason. Can I flip I don't need to be upside down. Don't upside down. Don't upside down me. Come on, flip back over. Oof. Oof. This car is floaty as fuck. Alright, I lost quite a bit of time off of that flipping bullshit, but it's a pretty decent far away fare, so I'm not going to lose time overall. Although my car looks like shit again, I want to repair it. I've been priding myself on not really getting into too many accidents, and I keep fucking up my trunk.
I want to play us.
This guy is like, you win the sports game if the other team doesn't score. Wow, that's a lot of really good insight, man. I love the show. I love you. And he's like, yeah, moving on. 50 in a row. Yes, I speak English. Achievement unlocked. Reach 50 fares in taxi mode. Alright, well, fuck it. I'm gonna go for 100. Whoa, my car just popped up in the air for a second. It did a fucking bunny hop. Get out of my way. Unlike boxing and most sports, gravity works downwards. What? The fuck is this guy talking about? Don't flip the fucking... I need to stop trying to take curves at high speeds. This car's just gonna end up flipping and then I'm gonna be fucked. I'm gonna get up to like 70 fares and then accidentally flip it. I'm gonna be so pissed. Why would a guy want to earn $1 million taking a dive when instead he can stay in the game for years, turning his brain into a bloody pulp, getting the shit beat out of him? Oh, a cop just ran into my back tire. I hope that doesn't end up giving me 2 stars. I haven't had 2 stars yet.
And this is WCTR, proving that radio is better than TV. That's the show men with large guns.
God, the fucking AI sometimes is so weird. Like, I see them in the distance, and I feel like the game doesn't expect me to be approaching them so quickly, and they do, like, the weirdest fucking moves at, like, super high speeds. And I don't know how to react to them, because I don't know what the AI is going to try to do next. Burger shot. Boosh cologne, get your sperm swimming? What the fuck kind of ad is that?
Get that sperm swimming.
Wait. Adjust hydraulics? Nitro? Do I have nitro in my car now? Does my taxi have fucking nitro? Is that what I got for getting 50 fares? That's so cool. I'm gonna cut this way. I don't know how powerful the nitro is, but I'm gonna try it.
We gotta get you to your destination.
Oh, fuck. Okay, don't use the nitro. Don't use the nitro. Why is nitro still engaged? Why is nitro still engaged? Oh, no. There's still fucking flames coming out my damn tailpipe. I don't know how to stop it. My car is just super fucking fast. The Glory Hole theme park in San Andreas. Nice. Alright, I need to repair my car again because I did a fucking flip trying out nitrous. Okay, I think the nitrous wore off. Oh, and it immediately comes back. Oh god, I could be in nitrous mode this entire time. Fucking driving a taxi.
I know it's safe. Jerry's wearing a latex bodysuit. See you later, Mom. We're off to have fun with strangers.
Glory Hole theme park. And the people apparently wear skin suits. Glory Hole theme park. Open every day till 3 a.m.
Support for the Wild Tour is brought to you by the Ultimate Disc in the Dark Association of America, who encourages you to get out and play hard.
Okay. Yeah, my hood is off and I'm starting to get a little bit smoky on the engine, so I'm gonna go and grab a paint spray next chance I get. I'm up to 30 grand right now. Yeah. Yeah, my main concern is gonna be making sure. Oh fuck! My car jumped again. I think my taxi also got hydraulics for doing 50 of them. Because my car keeps randomly popping up in the air as I'm trying to like back up and do quick turns. This dude is taking a taxi to his booty call. So what this guy just told me is that his girl is waiting for him. So I need to get him to her house.
Ah, you fucker. What?
Yeah, nitro just kind of lasts for a long time, and all it does is like increases your acceleration and top speed. So straightaways are like super easy to do. This one? Yeah, it's in here. Alright, let's repair my bad boy. Cool. Fuck! I think, yeah, I like my hydraulics randomly keep popping me up in the air while I'm driving, which honestly just made this a little bit harder. I don't know why it keeps doing it. 55 in a row. Oh, yeah. Oh, some random bitch just walked in front of me. Skirt. Europe is not the real world. Okay. Yeah, I used nitro and I made it to this guy's thing with like half the time remaining for the speed. Get in. Do you have any idea how expensive it is to live in Asia? Why do you think all the Russians are coming here to start crime families? Found out I don't actually have to stop to let them out. I can just gun it straight into their thing and the game forcibly stops me. I don't know why I've been like giving people super smooth rides over to that spot. There's no fucking way I'm gonna chance driving into that pool.
What the hell?
Fuck. Oh, you're playing Dead by Daylight?
Yeah.
Yeah. Survivors really have to fuck up or not have their priorities right in order for you to do decent as killer. If you played against 4 of yourself, Dragon, you would be pissed playing killer.
I'm still pissed playing killer. No, I'm not even playing for myself.
No, but I mean, like, comparatively, you are actually a really decent survivor.
Yeah, I don't have any reason.
Honestly, I would rather I have better times playing Survivor with you than I do with some of my friends who are actually the people that were playing competitively. Just because they tend to be a lot more of like the killer hugging sort, like fucking with the killer versus just doing your job and getting out of the trial. You know, like the ones that like to bring in a flashlight and then follow the killer around while they're mid-chase, so that way only 2 gens get done instead of 3.
Yep.
I mean, it ends up losing them the game if their first chase ends up taking forever, and then they still get flashlight saved out of it. Like, the killer's fucked at that point, but I mean, if you miss that first flashlight save, you just wasted your time, and you're in chase range of the killer. That's why I love when I'm playing killer and I have Lightborn on and people try to come for flashlight saves, because I'm like, I'm going to take a free hit on you, hook your friend, and then hook you.
Actually.
I played a match as Trapper yesterday where I didn't have Lightborn on and it fucked me because I got flashlight blinded pulling somebody out of a locker, and then they healed the other dude who I already had down, so I got fucked hard.
Fuck. What's the point of knocking him if I can't hit him? well.
Every time I go to back up and turn really hard at the same time, my car jumps in the air a little bit. It just fucked up my back end.
What? God, what are you fucking doing? I'm holding left trigger. Trickster pulls out his knives, puts them away.
Yeah, if you start
He doesn't
if you
really want to do.
start pulling on the trigger, he's gonna do the full animation. And if you're like, oh shit, I accidentally tapped the trigger, and you start holding it down again, he's gonna finish putting them away and then start pulling them back out again. If you tap the left trigger twice, he will pull them out, put them away, pull them out, then put them away again. And not give you any chance to shoot, like, the knives at all.
I did get the 1K. Maybe. Maybe
Him
that's
pulling
what
up
I'm doing.
knives and putting them away should function a lot more like aiming down sights in Call of Duty, where if you're already pulling away from the scope, you can still finish pulling it back up to your face again. I got $5 for driving this dude like 5 feet. With no time bonus because the game doesn't like account for that properly. I just dodged a cop motorcycle so that way I wouldn't get wanted for him running into me.
If you love to hear liberals whine and conservatives lecture, then stay tuned for I Say You Say.
If you love to hear liberals whine and conservatives lecture, stay tuned for I Say You Say.
The anti-beef movement. Both Hitler and Mussolini were vegetarian.
And we take on the highly charged debate about test tube babies and actually talk to one.
I have flashbacks. Go into hysterics and science class. You know what it's like growing up in a beaker?
That's all today on I Say You Say.
No Man's Sky just finished.
I'm Peyton, that's my wife Mary, and this is I Say You Say, where left is right and right is wrong.
Or where east meets west, and the west always wins. That wall came down, darling.
Yes, unfortunately it did. I don't know if you saw today's news, so who is in the right in this great dialectical disaster? Is it, as I think, over here, man, and all wear matching jumpsuits while working on the collective
Video arcade and adult bookstore. Nice.
Still or be killed, crush the weak and starve the poor. You decide. Let us decide. Give us a call. My wife, or me,
That's the problem with liberals.
That's the problem with liberals. They
They don't know when to shut up and enjoy freedom.
don't know when to shut up and enjoy freedom. I'm slowly losing health because you, like, take a little bit of damage while you get every little impact in a car. I forget if it's in San Andreas. I know it's in GTA 4, I think, where the higher your driving skill, your character will actually put on a seatbelt. So that way you don't go flying out of the windshield anymore when you crash.
Even my husband can't do his job, you strange, pathetic little sap. Let's have a real caller, please.
Hi, my name's Michelle. I'm a first-time caller to the show. I wanted to know what you guys thought about the proposition to ban smoking.
Well, this is a simple issue. Smoking. Democracy at work again in our state. Seems like a good thing when you first look at it, but democracy only works when you agree with it. Then it's best to favor a totalitarian state. I'm not sure about this one.
I think smoking is an invasion of my body, and I've always wanted to shoot people. I'm right behind the proposition.
Me too. Thanks, Michelle.
I also
Ooh.
want to say hi to my stepbrother Phil,
Ooh.
who's undergoing a hair transplant today.
What's up?
Phil, if you're listening, I hope it's fixed this time. I won't tell anyone you've got plugs, honey. I'm really proud.
Just like
Oh.
That's great, honey. But
There
if
you
you
go.
want shout-outs, call the raps.
Yeah, I still don't get why we have people that will farm us off of unhooks and then complain that we don't have DS. Like, the two of us are running borrowed. We are perfectly fine. Like, we play as a duo. If we're playing with people who are also good at the game, they need to just leave us alone and let us unhook each other. Because we would both rather be unhooked with borrowed than actually have some kind of problem going on. I mean, you're literally running a hook trade build. So when somebody decides they're going to farm me, and then you end up getting chased anyway, and you didn't get the unhook, so you don't have your deliverance, and then you have to just pray that somebody rescues you with borrowed and you can still get off your DS or something, that sucks. Like, it's annoying.
Oh, how do I don't even know. I don't know how to use half a trickster. I can't figure out how to use main event.
Main event sucks. Don't use it. Main event, the only time it's good is if you can cause it to trigger while somebody's running into basement. Main event is only good for basement camping or for blocking somebody in a spot and getting out enough knives that by the time they break from your body block, they still have to worry about the fact that you can get off enough knives to take that second health state down really fast. Main event, don't use it if you don't have somebody like body blocked or in a spot where you know they can't escape. His main event ends up functioning a lot more like a Bubba chainsaw without stunning him. A lot. He does still get like a little bit of a stun when he's done with it, but not nearly enough. The clip that I sent you of main event, where I used it to down somebody who was getting an unhook, and then down the person who got unhooked, and then used like the last knife that I had to go down somebody else, that's like the most efficient you're ever going to get a main event.
Yeah.
That's the best case scenario, and that is like moving into that situation, that is the only time I will trigger a main event. Otherwise, I'll just let it count back down, because main event doesn't help. Unless you want a faster reload. That's, I believe there's an add-on that makes it so that way you reload at the end of your main event. Or at least some of your knives or whatever. So if you run that, run out of knives, but your main event is ready, you can trigger your main event, turn it off right away, and it'll be like a little bit faster than going back to a locker and grabbing knives. Main event is also way stronger if you have bouncing knives, because you just throw so many of them that if somebody's like inside Killer Shack, you just keep bouncing knives around until they're eventually dead.
Sexual realignment used to require expensive surgery, months of hormone treatments, years of therapy, and you still ended up looking like a drag queen. Now you can let the woman inside come out in the privacy and comfort of your own home, and it's as fast as this.
See? Now I'm a woman, thanks to Rapidyne. This do-it-yourself sexual realignment kit includes everything you need to go from Brad to Brenda in a jiff. It's just snip, chop, stuff, and swallow, and away you go. Do it in the bathroom and surprise your family with the new you. Comes with an instructional video, rusty knife and tourniquet, 2 aspirins, and 47 pounds of estrogen. It's all you need. When it's time for a change, you want it.
Oh, I'm not even gonna try to describe to you the fucking ad that just played on the radio right now. I'm just gonna send you the clip. I think Rick and Morty's like interdimensional cable episodes were based off of listening to the West Coast Talk radio on San Andreas, because it's just like, what's a really dumb thing nobody would ever want to buy? Let's advertise it and make it funny as shit. I might go to another pay and spray here real quick. Also, I've been driving this taxi for the equivalent of like an in-game week, by the way. It's been night several times. I haven't even stopped to eat. I've stopped to get like repairs on my car while sitting inside the auto shop with my fare. Like, it's gotten to the point where all the different paint sprays just have like extra doors ready to stick on my car. Okay, I know there's grenades in that spot right there behind this pizza place.
Hello, Julie from Liberty City. You're on the line.
A cowboy goose is in front of my house.
I want you to take off your boots. Stand at the window. Stand there for hours each night. Rule. Tracking road spirits is dangerous work, especially topless. Take lots of photographs. All right, who's got a theory for me? Next.
I keep driving back to the same areas constantly. Like, this is the 20th time I've brought somebody to the fucking airport. And then I'm gonna go pick up somebody out there in front.
And it occurred to me, why are you even listening to me? Turn off all electrical devices, including your radio. Hector and San Garcia, why are you still listening? Don't make me late, Captain. What noises? God, not you too. Now think about it.
Thank you for calling. Help, I need help with the noises. What noises? Oh god, not you too. Hangs up. The radio in this game is gold. You've been listening to Radio 53. We're sorry. Or Area 53.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know, like, what the controls are supposed to be for the hydraulics, but they literally just randomly keep popping me up in the air. It's not really causing a problem. I'm up to, like, 20 minutes to complete my next fare. I could run down to the store real quick while letting the game run, and I would be fine. Problem is you can't actually get out of the fucking taxi, otherwise it ends the minigame. And I'm specifically never touching my D-pad because I don't want to accidentally toggle the submission, because the toggle mission and the hydraulic controls are the exact same button. I don't want to, like, try to hold down the top button and it automatically cancel me out of my submission, so I'll fuck around with the hydraulics after I've completed my 100 fares. Ooh, she barely dodged that. Fucking... I was fine driving around this corner, but then my fucking hydraulics triggered. Okay, I figured it out. If I let go of my brakes while facing a specific direction, it jumps, I think. Nope, it just does it anyway. Okay. If I brake while turning, it triggers my hydraulics afterwards. Can I do it with just RB, though? If I handbrake, will it trigger my hydraulics? Okay, no, handbraking doesn't trigger my hydraulics. Or at least it appears not to. Next up, Brian Hahn from Las Venturas. Hi, I'm Brian Hahn from Las Venturas.
What? I don't understand. I don't understand killers, I guess. Everything that I know about them is a lie.
Did you think that they were a power roll?
Doctor, I thought you could have dropped pallets if you were shocked. Nah, that's just fucking BS, I guess. Everything I know is
Was it the
fucking a
mass
lie.
shock or was it the one that you do?
Both. Doesn't even matter which one I use. Either one, they're able to drop pallets, do whatever.
There is a little bit of delay from it no matter what. Like, if you shock somebody, it still has to register on their end that they got shocked before they hit the pallet button. If they've already hit the button and then get shocked while they're starting the animation, it won't stop their animation. So if somebody's sprinting towards a pallet and hits the button as they're approaching it, even if you hit them, like, as they're starting to get close to the pallet, on their screen it might not have hit them yet, because pallets are still supposed to be survivor-sided. I don't know, because I keep getting hit through them, even as survivor, but as killer, I still get my hit stolen anyway, so I really have no clue. Oh, there's a gang fight happening while I'm driving around in my taxi. Oh, I'm driving to the pier.
Nah, you're an asshole. Yeah, maybe I'll go for you instead.
Raising a family in the suburbs is tough, especially when you used to be a hip single woman on her own in a cool enclave of town. With today's stresses, it's difficult to maintain a loving, exploratory sex relationship with your husband and counter the temptations to kill your own children.
I love my family. What can I do?
Sometimes you need a helping hand.
Oh, me, honestly.
Right message about values and
Let's switch out.
Grin readjusts your
I'd rather get the asshole, but I guess if you want.
Its problem is that usually the assholes are the hardest ones to catch. They're assholes because they know how to play the game.
Is bipolar. I am too. Grin keeps me at the equator. Primitive, sunny, and always feeling high. I'm gonna give you a little
scientifically
something.
formulated by science to help cure the anxiety, depression, and lack of self-confidence that comes
Honestly, doing that really, like, fast turnaround that I'm talking about where, like, my hydraulics kick in actually makes me turn faster because it pushes my front end out further.
unemotional and gaining weight. Why not regain your confidence with Grin?
Up next on WCTR, it's the
What's up, girl?
It's Derek Thackeray in the tight end zone. Brought to you by Eris Pump Up Shoes, because women love a winner and winners wear shoes.
And just like that, hey, you wanted the switch. I don't want to hear it.
I think that's the first fare I've actually run over after I delivered him because I didn't give a shit about waiting.
Games they don't really understand, played by people they don't know.
Hurry up, Emma!
Oh, what you doing, my wheel? Let's recap. Drug scandals involving preschool soccer moms. And the national finals, rich and popular people are fighting it out. Attention, the country.
I just ran some random person over.
And most importantly, sportswear. We talked to a fitness expert about the crucial role of endorsed clothing. And who could forget
Let's see what's up.
Here he comes. He's in the shadows. There he is. Is he gonna make it? He is.
Game, do you want to spawn me a fare? No.
What you have just
Like the DS.
biggest moment in world history. Who cares about a Declaration of Independence or discovery of penicillin? You have just seen one man score a point. When the rest of the world discovers TV,
You don't mind if I smoke in here, right?
I do mind if you smoke in here. This is my taxi.
It's not my fault. I wanted the other one. You wanted to switch out.
Right?
I'm not gonna feel bad.
Yeah, when the person who's dead hook decides that they're gonna go for the save instead of letting somebody else do it, I'm like, okay. I mean, I'm not tunneling because you're the one that's deciding to go for the fucking unhook when you have two other people that could be doing it instead, but sure. Go ahead and throw a fit about it later.
Me too, I love the
When I was a kid, there were only 3 sports that mattered: football, baseball, and killing communists. I keep trying to hit random ballers on the street with, like, the street signs that I knock over. Fucking sliding around in the rain. I feel like they've already patched the rain, because this is not nearly as bad as, like, I've heard people describing. Barely even see it in my recording.
There you go. Better be.
That was...
I was gonna say, if that's not 44 fucking times, I just threw an entire match to make sure that as Doctor, I made everyone scream.
Oh, did you have to make them scream 44 times?
Yeah.
Did you get it? Nice.
Yeah, in one game.
Oh, I mean, yeah, that's what I do. If I have missions like that, I just throw to make sure that I get them. Or like the 15 generator kicks or whatever, I don't often do a whole lot of gen kicking. I either have pop and I use it when I really need it, or I have ruin.
Hmm.
So yeah, when it's missions like kicking gens, I'll just play a match as hard as I can, and then let the last 2 people live, but then make them like let me kick gens and shit. Or sorry, my mic cut out. Yeah, I'll let the last 2 people live as long as they let me get like all my gen kicks in. This dude's talking about how he wants to be able to just sit at his seats at like a sports stadium and not have to go to the bathroom. He wants to be able to just take a piss while he's sitting there watching the game. The dude is like, you gotta be shitting me. Like, hey, no, I'm not planning on shitting. I just want to piss. Somebody's got road rage just trying to chase me down because I smacked them a little bit.
And this is WCTO, proving that radio is better than TV. That's the show men with large guts love.
Do you find your daughter's friends attractive, but know they look at you as just a dad? Does the typing pool at work think of you more as a teddy bear than a tiger? Do you whack off in your minivan while listening to Teen Pop? You know, you'll be dead soon. You've missed out on so much. It's not too late to make a change. At the Midlife Crisis Center, we know you've made a success of yourself. Why are you sharing it with others? Why not enjoy it while you have a chance? What's holding you back? Cowardice. We'll get you to the other side of your despair. We specialize in real estate, divorce attorneys, mistress placement, plastic surgery, hair coloring and replacement, male fur coats, and much more. With a designer clothing store and sports car dealership on site, the Midlife Crisis Center will help you discover life while you still can. Come with your wife, leave with a sports car. While you've made a success of yourself, her chest has gone south. How can you have that trollop on your arm for a second longer? The answer is you can't. Ignore your children. Take yourself seriously. Visit the Midlife Crisis Center today.
Dragon, I'm gonna be sending you like 20 clips of radio shows, by the way. Nitrous. Fair. My driving skill is getting really high right now. I still haven't done the second mission yet.
Gardening with Maurice, only on WCTR. If you're into exploring exotic places and forbidden fruit, stay tuned. It's the Wild Traveler. Next.
Support for the Wild Tour is brought to you by the Ultimate Disc in the Dark Association of America, who encourages you to get out and play hard. Hello, I'm James Batista, World Traveler, and this is
I wonder how long the train actually takes to go. I've never been blocked by the train while doing my fares yet.
Let me put it like this. Why have a hot dog from an uncaring vendor by the pub?
There's just something so good about seeing so many high-level people
That you have to play against in Dead by Daylight.
against the level 20 killer. Level 20 killer versus level 8s and 9s as survivors.
It was dusk, and the sun bled red over the city in Thailand as Chen brought me a sparkling water. A delicate, handsome...
Technically, you could be a decent killer and, like, not even get good pips if you get matched with people that fucking own as Survivor.
Man can be himself, smoke cigarettes, dress in gladiator clothing...
Well, I haven't moved off tier 20. And I played like 3 games.
Wait, don't you need to have,
This
like,
goes to
4
show.
pips, though? To get 1 rank?
I'm tier 20. You need 3. I think. Or 2. I think for tier 20 you need 2.
Well, okay. Well, it's not that uncommon that you can play 3 games and not actually get 3 pips, though. Most of my killer games, if I pip, it's only just barely.
I played 3 games today. Played 3 games today, never mind since rank reset. Even the game's like, you know what, you're not good enough to
My handbrake
be
is actually working
We'll just
decently
keep
now that my driving skill has increased a little bit. I can actually get, like, a kind of drift without spinning out right away.
Scarcely time to eat, my boy. You'll meet fascinating
just
people,
in time.
feel so comfortable you'll rip your clothes off. Howl for days.
I haven't been gaining any more time. I've been at 22 minutes for quite a while.
This is such a great country. Why would you go anywhere else? This unpatriotic
I feel like I get a lot more time off of the fares that take a long-ass time to drive around.
right here on my doorstep. And parents, don't let kids go a rail after college. They'll come back with ludicrous misconceptions about healthcare, charity, and civilization. Europe is not the real world. This is.
Well, I love to slum about in a dirty roof hospital with communal showers as much as
I got $6 for that fare. Wow.
Europe was overrated. Eastern Europe was good for a few years after the wall came down, but even there the police are too strict.
I'm down to like a third of my health, maybe a quarter of my health right now, so I gotta be real careful about like bumping into shit.
Next caller, you're on the
Because I can't heal. And I don't need to die.
Curious.
Main thing right now is just avoid collisions.
Nope, that
For the
was
most
bad.
part. No, I'm not going down there. Fucking hydraulics. Bullshit.
Oh, I almost hit her.
we can fight like beasts or be.
What are you using?
I'm sure
Or who?
your aspirations in life is a cheerleader.
Who?
But some of us think a little more exotically.
Okay.
Next caller, vamos. Buenos
I get way too many situations where my chainsaw absolutely should have been able to hit somebody and it just didn't.
Sorry.
You drive so good.
Speak.
Hey, I love this show. I'm a huge fan. I visit all the places you recommended, and in a lot of them, they're still talking about you. I even saw posters of you in the customs booth at the airport in the Philippines. You rock!
No doubt, I love Manila.
This cab smells like fish. Show you did last week? What was the name of that spiritual center in Bangkok?
The
Okay, I think the hydraulics, like, while it's a big flame, is actually, or the is this? It is solid. I don't remember that being solid.
The police harassing you for doing nothing. I just hate showing up to some place to enjoy myself and people are being forced from
It might have been.
by war or
Gotta love it.
famine or whatever. Life is great. Stop ruining it. Next call.
What do you love?
Just kill him. How did I miss? He's 2 feet fucking away from me. It doesn't make sense. Oh my. I kind of want to just leave. I just kind of want to get off. I just kind of want to get off at that.
Off of, like, Xbox or
Just
off
so
of
dumb.
Killer?
Just get off of Xbox. Just off of that. He's 2 feet away.
He was 3 feet in front of you. Yeah, I can't stand playing Killer for a long ass time. Like, even the people that that like you hear about being really good killers, they have matches where they don't get like any kills, just because of the fact that the game is survivor sided.
What? Collisions in this game. I just don't understand.
Or actually, I think I am losing health just from being hungry. I think that's what it is. I think I'm slowly starving. I might have to speedrun this, this crap. Because I haven't been really hitting anything, but I'm still losing health. I don't think you can starve to death, though. Hang on, let me pause.
What did I possibly collide into? Wait. I'm confused. Can I not use my chainsaw anymore? Is that a thing? Oh yeah, I guess that must be a thing. Yeah, how does this make any sense? I'm a tier 20, definitely going against people that had like high tier.
Oh, you can die from starving to death in this. I might starve to death before I get 100 fares, unfortunately. I might have to stop. I would need like a lot more fat to be able to get this done. My health has been dropping at a pretty decent rate. I don't remember when I started losing health.
How are my hits not fucking detecting?
That's just the state of the game at the moment. I had a match the other day where this chick, I was literally swinging through her and it wasn't counting because it was lagging so bad that on her screen she was far enough away that it didn't even give me the hit detection. Like, that's seriously how bad it is right now with some of the stuff. Like, whenever I'm playing as Killer, it goes survivor-sided detection, and whenever I'm playing as Survivor, it goes Killer detection. It's fucking stupid. If you're playing against PC players, it's even worse. Because it does prioritize them over Xbox. Regardless of ping. Because when we play against Xbox killers, there is almost no lag. Like, when we're playing against somebody who is actually playing on Xbox as a killer and tries to go hit me through a window that they shouldn't get, they don't get it. PC, they get it every time. Can you... Fuck, I just hit a cop. Are there actual, like...
You're just asking to get...
drive-thrus in this game? Can I go to a drive-thru and eat so I stop starving to death?
Talk is cheap, especially on this station. Featuring
This is an airport delivery. Yeah, I was gonna say, this is definitely an airport. There's no way that this wants me to go all the way over to the pier.
Once again, it just doesn't make sense.
If you love to hear liberals whine and conservatives lecture, then stay tuned for I Say You Say.
Future of America threatened again. This time we mean it. I'm
The future of America threatened again. This time we mean it.
the anti-beef movement. Both Hitler and
5 p.m.
were vegetarians.
It's not
I've got a
you,
little
it's
bit of
your
smoke coming out
team.
of my car. I'm gonna have to go repair it.
Oh, toxic, so I guess I'll take you as my 1 kill. The fuck?
You know what it's like growing up in a beaker?
That's all today on I Say You Say. We share last names, but that's about it. I'm Peyton, that's my wife Mary,
Nah.
and this is I Say You Say, where left is
I don't even know what that was.
Or where East meets West, and the West always wins. It all came down, darling.
Yes, unfortunately we did. I don't know if you saw today's news. So
Tell your team's toxic.
this great dialectical disaster is this, as I think, is a shared mission. Go for the man and all wear matching jumpsuits while working on a hydroponic farm growing potatoes, or kill or be killed, crush the weak and starve the poor. Is my plan. You decide, or let us decide for you. It's called Let My Wife, or me, watch where we make this terminology.
That's the problem with liberals.
There you go.
They don't know when to shut up and enjoy freedom. Let's go to the hills. Are you related to my husband?
Have you got a question about politics?
All right, Dragon, I'm gonna race against the clock. I gotta not starve to death and get my 100th fare.
Even my husband can't do his job, you stranger.
I have 7 total left to do.
Real caller, please.
Hi, my name's Michelle.
Is this bitch taking me to the fucking pier?
I wanted to know what you guys thought about the proposition to ban smoking.
Well, this is a simple issue. Smoking. Democracy
Can you imagine if there was an achievement for starving to death?
is like a good thing when you first look at it, but democracy
I'm gonna fucking get it.
agree with it. Then it's best to favor a totalitarian state.
I could have gone to that pain spray. It's all right.
I think smoking is an invasion of my body.
I'm not too injured right now.
Wanted to see people. I'm right behind the proposition.
Me too. Thanks, Michelle.
I also wanted to say hi to my stepbrother Phil. We're going a hair transplant today. Hey Phil, if you're listening, I hope it's 6 this time.
Might as well struggle, bud.
Anyone you've got plugged, honey. I'm really proud of you.
That's great, honey. But if you want shout-outs, call the rap station.
That's offensive, and I'm really offended by what you're saying. I'm a smoker. This used to be a free country.
There you go.
Get in.
Yes, good point.
Nice.
Remember, our founding fathers grew tobacco. Someday you're gonna tell me why I wrote it in cash.
Good job.
States of genocide. Which one? And you're so against raising taxes.
If you want to keep switching, go right ahead. Like, I'm okay with it. I'm getting 1 kill either way. I don't really care.
Are you still playing as Billy?
What I'm saying is, why can't we encourage more
That guy that I was talking to last night. Are you doing that thing where you're getting your chainsaws in for letting somebody go and get the hook and just chainsawing them?
No. Nope. I'm just smacking one of them as they go for the unhook. They continue with the unhook. I slap them
Yeah.
down.
I've been,
That's impressive.
with how laggy it's been, I've been getting a lot of situations where I'll smack somebody, they go for the unhook, and for some reason I don't have enough time to get that second hit in before, like, they're moving and the other person's trying to block them again. Like, have you never had a problem with that? I have recently been having a huge issue with that. Alright, I need 5 more fares left. I might be able to get them all done.
Oh, damn. The... Ooh.
That sounded like you were having fun for a second, Dragon. What happened?
Good question. I would certainly...
I've been killing all trespassers on my land with my bare hands. They're piled up in my yard. Do I get a tax break for all this unpaid work?
system designed to support the drug trade. Then you can pay virtually no taxes and complain about how awful you think the whole country is, knowing you're doing as little as possible to help.
I'm appalled. Oh, what you doing, my wheel?
Because that man has a garden full of corpses, and
Ooh, sorry, bruh. Probably not the best idea to fuck with me.
What'd you do?
More than that person.
Nice.
Oh, you thought you were getting this one too? Come get her. Come get her.
I'm sure you can get the save off. Do it.
I'll movie her ass too. Now I have 2 kills because you guys are dumbasses. I was fine with 1.
Alright, I'm gonna repair from a paint spray real quick. I'm not gonna let my car get destroyed on like my last fare that I need to do. I'm smoking right now, so I'm gonna
She's
pay the
right
100
here.
real quick.
Oh, I got a message. What? Come on. She's right there.
Imagine it's somebody whining about you being bad. Like, yeah, you shouldn't be put up against people that are like that high tier.
Oh, what's going on? Go ahead.
Yeah, let's switch this way.
Oh. Now you fucking... Oh, I bet you're fucking done being a bitch. Being a bitch with your teabagging. Actually, I wish I had gotten Grandpa.
Okay, I've got 3 more that I need to do after this, and I'm at like 5% health. Pretty sure I can get this done. Then the problem is going to be finding some fucking food. I kind of want to do that 100th and 1st fair first before I stop.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Message me.
Actually, let me block you guys all real quick.
Okay, loser. You can't every game or what? It's endgame if you're an idiot.
What is... Dragon, hey, real quick.
Just get better, you insignificant little speck of garbage.
Dragon. Dragon, do you have your phone? Send me a picture real quick of the person that told you that asked if you camp every game. Send me a picture of their gamer tag so I can look them up, send them a message that just randomly says it's end game. Of course the killer's gonna camp. It's the one objective left. I just want somebody to receive a message from some random person telling them to shut the fuck up. Could you imagine if my fucking game crashed after I got my 100th fair done? I would be pissed. Dragon, do you use Google Maps when you drive places you haven't been before? Do you, like, keep it on and you can actually, like, see where you're going while you're driving? It gets really annoying that, like, as you get closer to where your turn is supposed to be, it zooms in further. So it makes it hard to tell distance sometimes because it'll just keep zooming in to make it look like you're closer to your objective. Get in! Get in, bro. I've got like 2% health left.
I had so much fun with that message. Went for 1 kill at end game match 3 because no one should get left behind.
100 in a row bonus. Alright, I'm gonna do the 101st and then call it good.
That was just awful. And they made it easy to get 3 kills. You don't do that. You leave one person out of it. Me and you know that. Good gamers seem to know that.
What color were you playing as?
If you have the mindset of...
Oh, yeah, no. Hillbilly, you do not go for that unhook. That's a guaranteed trade. All he has to do is rev a chainsaw. You don't even have to, like... Even body blocking for a hit is still going to get somebody chainsawed. I'm going to drop this guy off over near Grove Street and then go get some Cluck and Bell or something because I'm about to fucking starve to death. I kind of want to let it starve me to death. Just for the fuck of it. But I also don't want to, like, lose money. I think it only costs $100 when you die in this, though. Alright, let me toggle that mission. I made $109,000 from driving people around. Alright, I need some food. Where's that 69-cent mark? Motel.
What about selfish bitch? I want to bring people together, not break them apart. Who's on the phones?
Oh fuck, it's too late in the day! The pizza place is closed. I'm gonna fucking starve to death, bro. I've got like a 1% health left. Where's a store I can go get food at? I was just at one when I picked that dude up. I think that was my option there, was I stop the mission and I get food or I die. Because I am gonna starve to death in my taxi car. Here we go, 69-cent store. Will I survive? I'm dying! Let me in! Wanna buy stuff? Where do I buy stuff? Get a can of Sprunk. Buy Sprunk. Oh, it costs $1 to buy a drink, and it's keeping me alive.
I told the person now you would know to leave the one kill if you were a good survivor. Lucky I didn't have no win. Keep going for the everyone else shot. I'm sure it will work at some point.
To be fair, though, you deserve to be toxic to them. They started it.
Oh my god, with
they
all the
started
teabag,
it.
they would, yeah. They tried messaging me saying I am a trash killer.
Well, yeah, but that's the thing, though, is that, like, people use that as an insult. You don't have the experience. Of course you're not gonna fucking annihilate them. God, my car handling is amazing right now after doing 101 fares in a taxi. Problem is I'm also currently starving, so I gotta go figure out what the fuck I'm gonna do. Property for sale. I wanna go buy a property. I'm gonna go buy beachfront property after doing all of that fucking driving around.
Oh, Mr. Quiet went quiet on me. I like this game, but it gets me very toxic. Whether I'm playing with Doc and he's just throwing shade, playing killer, and survivors are throwing shade. It's a tough game to enjoy, with everyone throwing shade.
Fuck you, car. It's just gonna blow up. Boom. It's really hard to run and, like, keep camera angles in this game because it likes to try to tick over to a different spot. How much does this beachfront property cost? Like 50K? Can I have this? It's 30K. Buying it. Boom. The American Dream.
Achievement.
Controller died. Are different properties in this game only, like, save spots? I'm going into my house. I bought oceanfront property. Can I eat food? I need to go get some food and then train up my stuff, because I made 100K and I spent 30 of it on beachfront property.
If I run into more idiot survivors like that, I'm running Blood Warden, no ed. Like all these different perks to make them regret it.
I like my house.
I'm gonna switch to Survivor if you'd like to come join.
Gave up acting to
If
save
not,
my
I'm going
sanity.
to switch anyway.
Yeah, I'll switch over to Survivor with you. I just finished my stuff, so I'll call it good there. As my first time playing San Andreas, did nothing but drive taxi for 2 hours. Hang on. And I just made like 20 bucks off killing some dude. That's the first person I think I've intentionally murdered. Is this a 2-car garage? Hang on, let me just put a car in my garage real quick, and then drop down another save. Hey, you little fucker. Hey, bitch, can I have your car? I don't want to have to steal a car when I spawn in, so I'm just gonna steal your car now. Bravura.
I'll be right back.
Cool. Beachfront property. And then if I get lazy later, I might go buy more stuff. What is this? Do I have any clothing that I can put on? I don't have, like, any of this crap. Oh, fuck yeah. I took off my shirt. I'm gonna go shirtless. Until I do my mission or whatever. Alright, saved it.